Hey everybody, Kathy Gruver here with your daily pause on location in Goleta, California, right before I pop into a corporate client to do some massage on them. Hey, so it was requested by a very dear friend that we just do a simple pause today. We just do some simple breathing, which I think would be really good after a crazy week. Seems like things in the business world are heating up, things in politics are heating up, and I don't know about you, but I've decided this morning I got to do another news fast. I have to just step out of that because I'm starting to get moody again. I'm starting to get emotionally involved in what is happening outside of myself, and it's hard enough to control stuff in my small sphere, let alone all that stuff that's happening way out there. So let's just bring it in today. So I want you just to close your eyes. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take a deep inhale and let it out, exhale. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale and exhale. And one more. Inhale and exhale. And go ahead and go back to just your normal rhythm of breathing. So you're not trying to slow it down. You're not trying to speed it up. You really are just going to observe it for a little bit. And what I want you to do is I want you to really watch your breath. I want you to observe it as if you're going to have to explain it to somebody else later. How does that feel, that inhale and that exhale? What does that look like? What does that sound like? Can you feel that place where the inhale begins and then it stops, and then there's that slight pause before the exhale starts and stops? There's these very clear points of starting that inhale, stopping that inhale, starting that exhale, stopping that exhale. And I want you to just really watch that as an observer. And you're not trying to change it, and you're not judging it. You're just really letting it be. Because in that letting it be and just being focused and anchored in this breath, it once again gives us that ability to pause. It gives us that ability to be present. It gives us that ability to make a different choice, to change our thinking. We can't always control our emotions, but we can control our actions and reactions after those emotions. So just breathing, just observing, noticing. How does that feel in your belly and your chest as you're doing that inhale and exhale? How does that air feel going in and out of your nostrils or in and out of your lips? Think about changing it. Maybe breathe with just your mouth for a couple cycles. Maybe just your nose. Maybe inhale through nose, exhale through mouth. But just focusing on that breath and letting all of those stressors go. The day, the week, the month, the year, they just fade away into the background. And you go back to that breath and that observing and that gentleness and that non-judgment that I encourage us so much to have with ourselves and others. But we can be really hard on ourselves and very impatient with ourselves. And if we can be patient and loving to ourselves, then that is going to translate out to the people around us. We can be more patient and loving with them and choose to respond rather than react. Choose to be patient and accepting and loving of them as much as ourselves. So go ahead and take a couple deep inhales and exhales. Carrying with you as we end this today, the peace and the love and the kindness that you're feeling radiating out of you as you're back into that present moment, as you're back feeling that peace, experiencing that bliss from breathing for just a little bit. Because so often when we're tired, when we're not thinking clearly, really all we need is to take a couple deep breaths. So go ahead and end with that. Couple more deep breaths. Go ahead and open your eyes if you had them closed. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing weekend. I hope the rest of this day is slow and easy and peaceful. Remember to take those pauses. Remember that breath and that patient observer that we all have the ability to be. Thanks so much. Have a good night.